Hello everybody, welcome to REYTech Media. My name is Joe and today I have a quick unboxing and first impressions of, you guessed it, well you didn't guess it, you read it in the title, the iPad 8th generation. This is the regular iPad. It's not the iPad Air, it's not the iPad Pro, it's just the cheap iPad that starts at $329. This one is the 128 gigabyte model, so it's a little bit higher than that. And considering that I live outside of the US, then this actually import tax, and I do have to pay the US tax, and I have to pay extra for shipping, so it's not as cheap as I would have liked, but that's beside the point. You came here for the unboxing and the first impressions, so that's what we are going to do. And as you can see here, this is the gold model. It does look pink. I picked this model because this is actually not mine. This is for the niece of my wife, who needs it for her school and her homework and whatnot. She's a little girl. She's going to love it. Who doesn't love an iPad? Seriously. Okay, so without further ado, let's just bring out the knife and get this little guy out of the box. So you can see this is the 8th generation 128 gigabyte, and it's the Wi-Fi only model. You have to, well, you don't have to, but you know, one does appreciate Apple's packaging. The experience unboxing Apple's products has always been pretty good, I guess. That's not to mention, or that's not to include the iPhone 12 with the recent how to say, disappointment with the removal of the charger and the headphones. Again, that's beside the point. That's another video maybe, but you are here for this guy. This is the iPad 8th generation, and let's see how the box not wanting to cooperate, so gonna try wiggling it. It's not budging. Interesting. I did not expect that to happen on an Apple product. There we go. I just had to widen it up a little bit, and there we go. Look at that. That is a very, very nice screen. We have the device right, sorry, I had to center it. We have the device right on the top of the box. So I'm just going to lift it up, put it on the side for now, so that we can check out what else is in the box. Not expecting much, to be honest, but let's see. We have the usual documentation, and we have the new standard for Apple devices, which is, according to the box, and yes, there it is, USB-C to Lightning cable, and a nice brick. Good luck getting one of these on your iPhone 12. Sad to say, but oh well, the new normal, I guess. So this is let's take a look. Kind of hard to see. 20-watt charger, so this should be charging up pretty quickly. So that's about all that you get in the box, and here it is. It's a pretty device. I'm gonna turn it around, and yes, this is the gold color. To me it looks kind of pinkish, so it's pretty appropriate for a little girl to use. Okay, so the model is the A2270, in case you are interested. All right, so turning it around, I'm going to remove the plastic cover. Always a very satisfying experience in any product whatsoever, not just the Apple products. And yeah, I don't even want to put it on the table. I mean, look at this. Looks so nice. and it's already a fingerprint magnet, as is every device. I do have an old iPad Air, but it's not outreach. I'm gonna put it next to it just to compare. So I have here an original iPad Air, the first generation, and I'm going to put it side by side. And as you can see, the new 8th generation standard iPad, or the regular iPad, not the iPad Air, is actually bigger in the overall footprints. And if we line up the screens, then we do notice that the screen on the new iPad is also bigger. So the bezels are a little bit slimmer on the sides, not as much on the bottom. This one has Touch ID, this original iPad Air does not. And I guess the bezel on the top is also pretty similar. So mainly the difference is that the screen is taller on the new iPad. Now, if you notice this crack right here, this is actually a tempered glass screen protector, so which you should totally get for your new device. And I will link a suggestion below in case you are interested. By the way, these are all affiliate links. I will be linking the iPad down there in case you want to buy one. Now, as I said, it starts at $329 US. I actually got this at a better deal. You usually find this better priced. You find them cheaper in Amazon than on the Apple website for some reason. This is brand new. This is not renewed. This is not pre-owned in any way. This is not used in any way. It's brand new. So I got it at a small discount, and especially considering that it's the 128 gigabyte version, it's a pretty good deal. It was a pretty good deal. I will be putting right here the amount of money that I paid, or actually somewhere on the screen. Anyway, sad to say, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, that I'm not located in the US, so I did have to pay, aside from the US tax, I had to pay extra shipping and I had to pay import taxes, so it ended up being pretty costly. But I guess that's par for the course when you live outside of the US. You guys don't know how lucky you are. Anyway, I guess there's really not much to say about this iPad. You've probably seen 50 other videos by now, if you're even still watching this one. Thank you, by the way, if you are. And the device looks and feels as you would expect an iPad to look and feel. In fact, when I hold it side by side with the old traditional or first generation iPad Air, it's kind of the same. I wanna say that it's all dirty. I wanna say that it even feels a little bit, just ever so slightly lighter. Almost. It's probably just a placebo. They're about the same thickness. Yeah. It's just what you would expect from an Apple device. Pretty good buy. This is probably the best deal you can have on an iPad if you don't need, the super powerful processor, and you don't need the extra RAM, in which case you would probably be better off with the iPad Air. Okay, so this one supports the first generation Apple Pencil, and I actually have two Apple Pencil alternatives that are really cheap, and I'm going to be testing them for the next video. So let me just turn it on. Here we go. Right, so I'm going to set it up and start enjoying it for a few hours, which is the time I have until I deliver this to the original owner, the actual owner, so to speak. So if you are still in the video, thank you for being with me. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you're going to get yourself one of these wonderful iPads, and like again, affiliate links in the description below. See you in the next video. God bless you, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.